Hard to believe maybe, but August just 2 days away. Where did our summer go? We still have some summer, don't panic. But with the new month comes some new bargains for your garden. And here to show us how to capitalize on that, our friend Derek Thomas of Thomas Landscapes and our garden expert too. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. Welcome.
Hi, Allison.
It's always nice to see you. But the sun came out for you.
It did. It did. And the weather's not too bad yet.
No.
What we're talking about today is August is a great time. You're going to see a lot of yard sales at the garden centers. And it's a great time to get those plants. If you are willing to sacrifice some of the beauty as far as the foliage, you can get some really good bargains. For instance, this peony, I clipped a couple of things. This peony right now is showing some damage from what's called powdery mildew, but that is something that can be easily taken care of with a spray that will prevent the mildew. And the more important thing is that the plant is a plant that will last a lifetime in your garden. You've got plants like this echinacea. Now see, this flower's gone a little bit beyond peak. When it was peak, it looked more like this. Okay? Now what you can do is actually remove this, remove the old flowers, and in a short time you'll end up with a nice healthy plant, keeping in mind that next year this plant is going to come back. This is a perennial. You can also do that with annuals.
Now, Derek, so we're at the garden center, and how do we know this? You know what I mean? I mean,
well,
you go on your website.
It's good to go to a garden center where there's some knowledgeable people. So if you go to a garden center, ask one of the people. For instance, say that you're having a party in September. These are geraniums. A geranium that looks like this now, you can get it bargain basement price, pot it up in a larger pot, and by mid-September, because they're frost hardy, you can have a beautiful geranium for that party at a pittance.
At a much lower price,
a much lower price. Roses. Washington loves roses. This time of year, roses look absolutely horrible. You've got black spot, you've got insect damage. Don't worry about the insect damage. Don't worry unless the insects are still present. Okay? But the rose is growing back out. We've got new buds coming in. You know, there's new foliage coming in. What you want to check for, you want to make sure that the stems are nice and plump on the plants that you pick out. The other thing to look for in the plants, trees and shrubs. This year was especially hard with the sunburn on the trees and shrubs.
What is this? This is the Japanese...
This is the Japanese maple, but you see how crispy those leaves are? What you want to make sure, that the stem is nice and plump. As long as you've got a really nice plump stem that you see no damage, take the time to knock it out of the pot, check the roots. Make sure you should see nice, fleshy, plump roots.
Then it should be okay if you just replant.
And the plant will be okay. What it's dying for is to get into your garden. These boxwoods, these are the same exact boxwoods. This one, proper care. This one, not so good. Get it in the ground. Give it some fertilizer. It'll last for years. All
right, Derek, we got to end it there. Next week, preparing for your fall planting. Great advice. Go to our website to get back and learn all that we just taught you here on the show. Meantime, Tony is in studio with a very special guest. Tony.
Yes, I am. We're very excited